Hi, this is Blake Pruitt, NC RESA Superintendent. I want to talk to you today regarding some insurance options. So we know insurance rates continue to rise for everyone. Our rates have went up 8% this year. So we looked at adding a fifth insurance option that's another affordable option. This option is through Priority Health, which is not our traditional Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is our four other plans. Therefore, if you want to consider this plan, please click on the link below and this presentation will be sent to you, and make sure that the providers that you use or that you want are covered under Priority Health. Some terms that you're going to need to know as you evaluate what plan you want to use. Know what the deductible is for each plan. They're all different for all five plans. Know what the different copays are for the different plans. Know what the co-insurance amount is. So this is a fixed dollar amount for services. For example, if the plan says you have 20% coinsurance and you have a service that costs $100, you pay 20. Know what your contribution, what's coming out of your paycheck per month in order to pay for the plan. And know your out-of-pocket maximum. This is the most you have to pay in a calendar year. This includes your deductible, coinsurance, and copays. Many times, this out-of-pocket maximum, though, is only for in-network services, not out-of-network services. So when we look at the plan rates for next year, Versatile, Flexible Blue 2 and 3, and Value HSA are the plans that we've already had, and then we're adding the Priority Healthcare. You can see the Priority Healthcare, you actually get money put into the HSA by NC RESA, as opposed to having to pay for a healthcare plan out of your paycheck. You will have to look at the next couple of pages of what the copays and some of the other costs are, but you can see that there's money that will go into your account, as opposed to most of the other plans you are paying monthly out of your paycheck for those plans. Deductibles are very different. If you notice, from a very small deductible on the Versatile plan of $250 for an individual to the Priority being $2,500. And then you can see the family deductibles, the co-insurances, and then when you get down to the out-of-pocket maximums, you can see there's a wide variety there. Again, you can look at what is covered, what benefits are covered, preventative care, primary care office visits, specialist office visits, urgent care, emergency room, chiropractic, and then OT, PT, and speech therapy. Also look at the different coverages on prescriptions and what are covered via prescriptions. So you know, Priority has an 80% as opposed to a flat rate that the other plans have. So you need to take that in consideration with your prescription coverages. So this chart kind of shows you the total out-of-pocket cost. So per se, if I'm picking the Versatile plan as an individual, I'm going to be paying $2,500. That's my out-of-pocket max. What I'm paying out of my paycheck for the year, so this is the monthly times 12 months, is $2,500. So the total out-of-pocket would be $5,000. And you can see the out-of-pocket for each plan. So if I was looking at individual and Priority, the actual amount, the out-of-pocket amount is $4,500, but I'm getting $1,371 putting into my HSA, so it's really only going to cost me $3,100. So this chart shows you the difference of the out-of-pocket max and the employee shares, and so then what your total out-of-pocket might be with each plan. Again, this doesn't cover some of what you have to pay for chiropractic or prescriptions. So do your homework before you choose a plan. We have the 4 Blue Cross plans, and then we have the Priority Health Plan. First, make sure your doctors are in network. If they're out of network, the charges are much, much higher. So look and see if your doctors are in network. Find if the medications that you're currently taking are covered. And then review how each coverage works and make sure that it works for what you need for yourself and your family. When you go onto the website under Staff Resources, please click on the Human Resources Information tab and then click on the Benefits tab. And all this information for all the benefits will be there on that website. So what are your next steps? Well, if you don't want to change plans, if you're happy with where you're at, you don't have to do anything. Just leave it alone. If you want to change plans, you can click on this link here to take you to the enrollment form, or it's also on that benefits page, and fill out the enrollment form and then turn that back into Corrine Toth, our human resources specialist. If you're opting out of health insurance, which means you currently opt out, or you decide that you want to opt out, you need to fill out the cash in lieu. So anyone that is doing cash in lieu needs to fill it out every year. So if you're opting out, that needs to be filled out every year. And again, you can hit on this link. Again, if you have any questions throughout this open enrollment process, please email or call Corrine Toth, our HR specialist, at any time so that she can help you and make sure that we get you to the right healthcare plan for you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.